Behave. Appreciate you.
Oh, you know that's not gonna happen though.
What, him behaving?
Welcome to PFC Sports Chat. We are here at the Restaurante de Frio in downtown Tishomingo.
You forgot De Frio de Casa.
Oh, I was close. I'm getting better. I am Maxaerelli.
Wow. I need to
Hey,
turn this
kids.
down.
This is the Poppa E, and we are here for our weekly podcast. Wednesdays from 5 to a question mark.
We're let out of the dungeon.
But you see, they took down our backdrop.
Hey, well, actually it was their backdrop, but there's not going to be a glare now.
That's true. We don't have to worry about the glare anymore.
Oh, we'll just hang a little piece of a green screen right there.
Well, we've been looking at things. You know what I'm saying? We got things we could do.
We got things we could do.
We could even leave it up. You know what I'm saying? That means we don't have to take it down.
We got things we can do.
We do. All right, so we're going to start with baseball, it looks like, huh?
We are going to start with some baseball. First of all, happy Bobby Bonilla Day today, sir.
Happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
Yeah, happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
And how many more years do we have of Bobby Bonilla Day, though?
I think it's like 2035. It's getting close to the end. I did a post on Facebook. Let me just gather around and look. It's what, $1.19 million?
It's just around $1 million. It gets every July 1st. For those of you who don't know what Bobby Bonilla Day is, Bobby Bonilla back many, many years ago with the Mets, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the Mets.
He signed the first deferred deal where he would get, I think they owed him like $10 million, but instead he took a 20-year deferred payment of $1 million a year, or 1 point whatever.
Well, I think it was when he signed with the Mets.
Right.
When he signed with them, he got. Oh, see, I was about to say, because my internet wasn't going great on the phone.
But yeah, again, basically he took the first deferred deal, but he got way more money than they really owed him.
Oh,
look at that, bro! What's going on?
It's 4th of July weekend in Tishomingo. They got the SWAT team coming by.
Bro, what is that? Is that? Or whatever county we're in. We are back to the ones and the nuns. You know what? I'll bet you it was that tactical freaking thing that came by and effed everything up. Yeah.
SWAT team come by, taking everyone's
So to anybody here that's not here visiting us for the podcast here, we literally just had a tactical vehicular, I wouldn't even call it a van. I would almost call that a tank. That just drove by, and as soon as it drove by, our internet went down. That's some CIA shit right there.
Oh yeah, we got to restart everything here. Wow.
Oh, we're not even going right now? No, it says
no, it says that, but
oh, you got to start the other thing back. Okay, got you.
Notes. That's what I need.
Technical difficulties, folks. Sorry, I blame Tishomingo and their SWAT team, which I can't believe Tishomingo actually has a SWAT team. But neither here nor there.
All right, so do we need to start over? I don't know how this is going to go.
No, we'll just keep going.
We'll just do a quick one. We're going to PSC Sports Talk, blah, 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 blah. We're going to catch you up. It's Bobby Bonilla Day. That's where we left off. We were at Bobby Bonilla Day. 2035, sir. That's what we were looking up. And $1.193 million.
When they only owed him like $10 million, he's getting like 35 out of it or something like that.
Yeah, he's getting an insane amount.
Well, but at the same time, if you look at it from a financial standpoint, he would have probably got more money out of compound interest than he's getting just from not having the money. But again, he can't spend that money either, though.
And he's not the only one that had some big ones. This is the big one. This is
Bobby Bonilla Day, exactly. I mean, well, sooner or later, we're gonna have a Shohei Ohtani Day too.
Well, then
for like 100 years, we're gonna have 100 years of Shohei Ohtani Day
for 10 years. Or I think his payments start as soon as he retired. Kind of like
right, but they owe him like 150 million. Like I said, we're gonna have a Shohei Ohtani.
No, they owe him more than that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
$750 million contract,
and he only gets $1 million a year, right?
$1 million a year, 10 years. So take off.
Yeah. So
whatever that is.
Again, we're gonna have Shohei Ohtani's great grandkids will be getting that. So
speaking of the Mets,
speaking of the Mets,
let's stay on the Mets. So
hey, yeah,
the
their
day
coach,
after
yeah,
our show, they fired Carlos Mendoza, which
he deserved to be fired.
I didn't think he was doing that great anyway.
Well, neither is the team, but you can't completely put all that on. You can't put all that on Mendoza. You can't. But
okay.
somebody has to take the fall.
Okay. Mendoza was one who took the fall because the next clip, the Mets owner, Cohen, whatever his first name is, he came out and he said he's not looking to fire the David Streams, whatever his name is.
Who's the president of baseball operations, I assume?
He's the president of baseball operations. He's not looking at it at this point.
Not GM, but president of baseball operations, right? Or is that the same thing in baseball?
No, some are different.
Right, because I think the Mariners have I think the president of baseball operations has all the moves and at least for the Mariners.
But to me, if you're the president of baseball operations, you're over the GM.
You should be.
So they're a dumpster fire. They're like
They have been.
They're like the Jets.
But at the same time, you had to put a rhyme in there. The Mets are not like the Jets.
Yes, they are. They're a dumpster fire.
No, okay. The Jets, I don't feel like they spend money. Okay, at least the Mets are trying to spend money to try to be good. They just the players they get suck. I mean, so again, you got to put that on GM or the president of baseball operations, whatever. But I don't feel like the Jets spend money. Like, obviously, what are they? The Mets are number 2 in payroll, aren't they?
The Jets will spend it on like one guy, 2 guys, couple guys,
or Gino.
You know, they'll spend it on a couple guys. The Mets, you're right. Like Juan Soto, I think didn't his deal beat Ohtani's? Or pretty close, very similar.
I don't think so, but you also remember. I mean, back in the day, remember they signed
Bobby Bonilla.
Well, no, I was talking about the pitcher that was from Houston.
Saberhagen?
No, from Houston. And just sucked the rest of his career. Little short dude. Oh gosh,
Mike Hampton?
Yes.
Okay, he went to the Rockies.
But he also went to the Mets.
Right. He went to the Rockies, I think, after Houston or something.
Okay, no, but he sucked. Like
he did.
Ever since he got paid with the Mets, the rest of his career was dog doo-doo.
Well, but look at their roster. They're overpaying the wrong guys. Remember how I said at the
I
beginning?
don't think Juan Soto's the wrong. I don't think Juan Soto's the wrong guy.
Wrong guys.
I'm just saying. I don't think Juan Soto's the wrong guy. I don't. But
now they did.
But I don't know. But
who was the guy they got from Toronto?
Bo Bichette.
So Bo Bichette having a shit year.
Well, and he had a shit year last year too, really, and he had a shit year the year before that, really.
So you overpaid.
But he's a young kid. He's a young kid.
I think he's still 30, 31. I don't think he's that young. Look,
I will.
Google that one there, buddy.
I will, brother. See, this is why we need the other computer or something, because the phone takes too long.
No, it don't.
Yeah, you got to unlock it, and then see, the computer could already be up.
So who else they got?
28.
Okay, so he's
young as shit, bro.
He's not young. He's middle-aged in baseball terms.
Not really. You play baseball for a long time.
Doesn't mean you're going to be any good.
Touche.
Who else they got on their roster? They got some Japanese pitcher that they paid a huge ransom for.
Didn't because they let what's his name go? Diaz is now with the Dodgers, right? This closer.
I believe so.
Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
I
can't even tell you who they got.
By the way, former Mariner. Just saying.
I can't even tell you who they all got, but it's a dumpster fire.
No, it is. No, it is.
I'm looking at the president of baseball operations. Like,
no.
Dude,
back to your original point. You're right. It is a dumpster fire of an organization, but it's not from lack of, or at least from ownership's point of view, it's not from lack of trying. They're putting money into the product. They're just not getting the return on investment from what they're spending.
They've got the wrong guys.
No, unlike the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the Dodgers may have the highest payroll in the league, but the Dodgers might have the best record in baseball.
That's a good segue to the next one.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. Look at how good I am at this. The Los Angeles Dodgers, Roberts, is the fastest. Where do you click at? Oh, there we go. It's the fastest ever to 1,000 wins 1,606 games to get to 1,000. So that's almost at a 600 clip.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Actually, that's wait a minute. That's way better than a 600 clip. That's almost like a 700 clip.
But and I'm not knocking him. He is the fastest.
Well, but I mean,
when he was with the Nationals.
Oh, he was with the Natties before that. Okay.
Yeah, and he was with the Natties when they were pretty damn good.
Well, yeah.
And I think the Natties got rid of him right before they won their championship. Then he went to the Dodgers. But the Dodgers have been putting, as everybody knows, an insane amount of money in investing in all these players.
But they're getting the right. But they're getting the right players, though.
They're getting wins. They're getting wins.
I mean, look, they got Mookie Betts, one of the best out.
Is he still hurt?
Yeah. No, I think he's back. But again, when they got Mookie Betts, he was an MVP candidate or runner-up. They got Freddie Freeman, who is a perennial MVP every year. You have Shohei Ohtani, who is the best player in baseball in the last, 100 years. Since Babe Ruth, he is the best player since Babe Ruth. I know
we'd have to have that discussion.
I don't. That's another discussion for another day. We're going
and look at their pitching staff. I mean, they do have a great.
Well, they have a great.
But they can afford to lose half of it to injury like they do every year.
Right. Well, and the other thing is they can run a 6-man rotation because Ohtani.
We got the facts today.
I know.
I forgot about this.
Because Ohtani is technically not a pitcher, so you can run a 6-man rotation and save your arms all year long.
But then,
but you also have
for ERA and stuff like that.
But he's still got an under 1 ERA. But what they have Shota Idamaga or whatever. You got Blake Snell. You got a guy that never gets talked about, Tyler Glasnow.
Oh, that Quasimodo guy. They have him too.
That's what I said. Shitara Igamaga. Oh no, you're talking about the other guy that they took out of the starting rotation during the playoffs and said, "Hey, you're going to be our closer."
That guy. Yeah.
I don't even know his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, again, they have a kind of like that. Well, they have the same thing that the Mariners have, kind of. Not Mariners aren't as good, but no, bro. We're okay. Again, at the end of this, we'll talk about. Well, I'll get my Mariners rant out of the way. Just we'll keep going. But very very good on Dave Roberts.
Yeah,
though.
Very quick. But it also says,
isn't it Dave Roberts? Isn't that? Did I get that right? Okay, good. I forgot his name at the beginning of this, but it popped into my head.
But he's been on very good teams.
Oh, he has been.
What it also does show is actually how good of a manager he is. Just lost your mic.
No, we're good. I tried to move it because I was going to lean back for a second, but I guess I can't.
Yeah, you won't be leaning today.
Well, I will. Maybe at commercial break, I can move. I can move it back to lean back for segment. So,
but this shows how good of a manager he is at dealing with egos. When you're making that much money, every player on the Dodgers has got an ego. I'm the best. The best.
No. Did you see that thing? We're going off on another tangent that you might not have wrote in here.
He's managing that part.
But did you see that? No. Shohei and like the backup catcher, who I think might have even been, I don't know if it was his like personal catcher, but the backup catcher and Shohei like got into a disagreement the other day. Like catcher on the bench was like beating himself in the head. Shohei is now calling his own pitches.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how that works with pitch calm. I don't know how that works, but Shohei now is calling his own pitches.
Maybe they do it in reverse.
He took the catcher. No. You're right. That's probably what happens. But the catcher is literally not calling pitches for Shohei. Shohei is calling his own pitches because, again, I guess this kid effed up somehow. I only caught part of the thing on SportsCenter the other day.
Understandable. Okay, so off on the Dodgers.
The Yankees have lost 6 straight. They were playing some salty ball last week, or coming into last week.
Yeah, wait till you see the standings.
Oh, I don't want to see them because I already know what I'm not going to like about the standings.
Yeah. Did you see the Nationals and Red Sox, the benches clearing incident?
I heard something about it, though. I heard something about it because I heard Contreras is kind of a dickhead, by the way.
Okay, so here's what happened.
So please tell me yes.
So I don't know if it was last time they played or whatever, but Contreras.
No, I think it was the last time they played. There was something that came into the series.
Contreras did a huge bat flip, like a bad bat flip or something.
Okay,
apologize.
Let me just cut you off here real quick. People need to stop flipping flipping out about bat flips.
No, they do. But this is great with this pitcher.
No, right.
You know, so the pitcher.
Oh yeah, this is exactly what I heard about, or not exactly, because I don't know the whole story. But go ahead.
Cade Cavalli told Contreras to sit down after he struck him out. Hey, you know what? You want to do a bat flip? Sit down. Okay, fair enough.
Exactly.
Contreras didn't like it. Blah blah blah. And I didn't read all of the rest of the article, but the Red Sox's interim manager had said something about he heard him say something else, had a word at the end of it, a 3-letter gender word, which I don't understand how they're looking at negatively. No, it was. No, he said boy. He said sit down, boy, is what the Red Sox manager said.
I thought I heard sit down something else.
I didn't hear that, but the manager, when I read that part, it's like, dude, why is that a big deal?
It's not. Sit down, boy is nothing. Like I said, I heard it was, or I thought I heard it was the other 3-letter word.
Day and age, you know.
I know.
So,
but I heard Contreras might be on the trade block. Yeah,
he probably needs to be.
But I heard he's a dingleberry though.
The Cubs had him and tried to make him a catcher, and he was okay.
So what is he now? A third baseman, isn't he?
First baseman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he left the Cubs, went to the Cardinals as a catcher, and that lasted like a month.
Wilson Contreras, is that who it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
I did hear some shit about him.
St. Louis
today,
said, "You're not a catcher anymore. You're our DH, or learn to play first base."
Right.
You know, and yeah, he's hit definitely his downward turn.
So All-Star Weekend is coming up, by the way.
Next weekend,
July,
not this weekend,
right? Not this weekend, because we have there's some big things going on this weekend. We got some big things going on for our country this weekend.
Yeah. So we won't have All-Star roster until next week's episode,
right?
Because I guess the way they do this,
wait a minute,
the first voting is one round.
Oh, that's my bad. My bad.
Stop moving.
We're good. We're good. We need a new cord. This is lame. I was trying to look at dates and try to figure it out.
You break stuff a lot.
How do I break stuff, dude?
You gotta hold it.
I literally wrap it up very nicely so things like this don't happen. And then you know what? Look at that. They happen anyways. It's redonkulous.
It's the luck of Maxaerelli.
Dude, it is. It really is.
So,
and it really sometimes it does suck to be me with that kind of shit, but I know.
Okay. They do the first round, and then it goes to a second round, and then they do this announcement, which is Saturday, the MLB All-Star Selection Show. I don't know when they started
on 4th of July? Crazy.
Yeah. So we'll have All-Star teams and our takes on them next week's episode.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Do we have time? Is it going to be, when is the All-Star break? Usually I thought it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I thought
it's July 10th is Friday.
Next Friday. Okay. Got you. Okay.
That's why we said next week.
No, I got you. I got you.
Next week.
All right. So division leaders in the AL East, we have the Tampa Bay Devil Rays are now ahead of the Yankees by 2.5 games. Wow.
That's a big swing.
Last week, game. They were up by like 4 games last week.
Yeah. That's a big swing.
So Tampa Bay is hot right now, is what you're saying.
They got to be, in the Yankees on that downward slope. Well, wait do you see the NL East? So the AL Central, the White Sox lead the Cleveland Indians by 2.
In the AL West, the Texas Rangers lead the Mariners by half a game.
I believe both are over 500.
We are both over 500, yes. Yep. They are 1 game above us, or 1 win above us, and 1 loss below us. You know what I'm saying? Our losses are the same. They just have 1 more win somehow. Yeah.
Well, they
pretty much tied.
Played a game.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much tied.
So the NL East,
but Mariners are off today,
where the New York Mets are dwelling in the basement, and another team that was dwelling in that basement, or very close to it, was the Phillies. They are behind Atlanta by 2.5 games.
They are the hottest team in baseball. For the last 2 months, let's just say that for the last 2 months, they are the hottest team in baseball.
Well, we talked about it when they fired their coach and then Don Mattingly. They got hot, then they kind of cooled off. And we said at first, in order for them to catch Atlanta, they're going to have to get hot big, and they did.
Donnie Baseball is their coach? Is that what you're saying?
He's their interim manager. Remember, we did that episode, and
No,
his son is the GM.
How does he keep like not having a job in baseball?
Dodgers got rid of him for Dave Roberts.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I don't know. How have the Yankees not hired Donnie Baseball to be their freaking manager?
Because George Steinbrenner died.
Well, you still have a Steinbrenner in power.
Yeah, but it's not George.
All right, so the NL Central, the Brouhahas are leading the Cubbies by 5.5 games. The Cubbies are like 10 games over 500 too, I heard.
Oh, dude, this division is kind of nuts. They're all
you guys might have
one
the best
team is under 500 right now,
and it's not even it's the Reds still, right?
The Reds are under. The Pirates are at 500. All of these, by the way, these all came out at like noon, 12:30 before games. So the NL West, the Dodgers are about to clinch. They're over the San Diego Padres by 12.
Wow, 12-game lead. And funny enough, I bet you the Padres are probably number one in wild card. Oh, are they? Are okay? They're not as good as I think. Okay,
they were. So, I wonder what the fastest someone has clinched a division, like the earliest in the season.
I would say, throwing a number up there, August 25th. I would say August 25th.
That'd be pretty early.
Well, it would probably be the Mariners. No kidding. I'm not talking crap. But when we went 115 games, we probably clinched before anybody else did that year.
Yeah, but that'd be interesting. It's probably some old time. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm not gonna look it up. It's not that big of a deal.
So we got 6 teams in the AL are over 500. Rays, Yanks, Indians, White Sox, Seattle, and Texas.
And in the National League, we have 10 teams over 500.
And here we go with some wild card standings. In the AL, remember at the top of this, the team at top is plus. So the Yankees are +5.
Right.
So they're in the top spot.
Right.
The second spot is Cleveland by +0.5 a game. And then Seattle
is the third team.
Houston is a game and a half behind Seattle.
Okay, so everybody talks. We've been talking shit about the West.
Houston's almost 500 too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The West is coming back. We're starting to play some again, like we say in the podcast. We're starting to play some salty ball here in the West. Just saying.
And then I think I have another team. Minnesota is 3 games out.
3 games out.
So
okay.
I only went 3 games because
right. No, you're good.
Get more and more and more.
Right. So in the NL, we have the Cubbies are 2 games ahead. So they're tied with the Phillies at 2 games.
But it looks like because in the standings, Cubs are ahead, so Cubs probably have some tiebreaker.
No,
down in there.
They start with a C, and the other team starts with a P. So they're ahead in the standings, is what I'd say. But
there's some tiebreaker.
Hey, I'm now a Cubbies fan. Okay, so just oh, but I heard. Okay, never mind. Once we get to the end, I got some Mariner and trade deadline talk. But so again, the Phillies and Cubs are tied for the lead.
They're +2.
Yep. Next we have St. Louis and Miami, who are tied at the same 1.
Yeah, so I'm assuming St. Louis is going to have the tiebreaker over Miami, even though that ruins your alphabet just there.
It does. It was more. I was trying to talk shit about your Cubbies, but
San Diego is
2 games out.
2 games out of whoever doesn't have that tiebreaker.
And then we have Arizona, who's 2.5 games out, and then we have Washington 2.5 games out, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are 3 games out.
Now look, every team but the Pirates. Pirates are at 500.
At 500. Okay.
Every other team in the NL wildcard over 500.
Over 500, right?
Over 500.
All right. So, oh wait, no, we have leaders. Wow. Okay. Wait, no, we have. All right. No, we're doing okay. All right. So, Major League leaders so far as of noon today. Yandy Diaz still in the lead from Tampa Bay. 334.
And Otto Lopez, who's been leading.
Wait, you're right. This is a different guy.
Otto Lopez is 1 point. It's 0.3. It's 33.4 to 33.3.
Wow. Yandy Diaz has been hot as a pistol then, obviously.
Yeah. All right. Home runs. Kyle Schwarber still leading both leagues in home runs with 30.
I think he's off pace now, I would say, right? because he was on pace for a minute, but I think
he went cold. If he's in the middle of a hot streak, he should get hotter quicker.
All right, so now we're back to the hits leader. Goes back to Otto Lopez from Miami.
Totally skipped.
RBIs. I did. RBIs. Nick Kurtz from the A's with 64,
and he's still leading.
Yes.
Yeah, he's still leading. Hits is Otto Lopez. He still has the most hits at 111. So that's telling me that Diaz probably doesn't have as many at bats.
Right, he's probably lower in the lineup. Would be my guess. Stolen bases is back to Nasim Nunez from Washington with 32.
Yeah, he led last week with 31, so he got a whopping 1 stolen base this week.
Well, but that means also that Bobby Witt Jr. didn't do due to from stealing bases this week.
Yeah, and the league leader in wins as a reliever
again
is Aaron Ashby.
That's
from
funny
Milwaukee.
That's funny that we didn't catch that a long time ago. He was
dude. The rate he was racking them up was like, dude, he's got to be a starter.
No, exactly, but he's doing good.
Yeah.
Well, again, Milwaukee's playing great baseball right now.
They are.
ERA is Miz at 1.45.
Yeah,
had a 105.5 pitch in a game against the Cubbies the other night.
He did not go up a point at all.
No,
he's at the same ERA he was last week. Saves Cade Smith from the Indians has 26.
And the Miz with Ks is at 146, up from 138 last week. So he had 8 Ks against the Cubbies.
He kind of had a down game against the Cubs. I mean, yeah, he threw 105.5, but he didn't get double digits in Ks.
He got 8, though. That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so that will end our baseball coverage real quick. The Mariners are still going with a 6-man rotation, which is still killing the squad. But I did hear a rumor, or at least from the Mariner, let me give them some props here, the Marine Layer podcast, which I think is the best Mariners podcast out there. They're saying that Suzuki from Chicago, we might be trying to pick this guy up for one of our starting pitchers.
Seiya Suzuki?
Yes.
Yeah, he's on the last year of his contract.
That's why we're trying to pick him up as a hired bat. Because again, we're on a 6-man rotation. We need somebody that can hit left-handed pitching. We have a bunch of left-handers in our lineup. We cannot hit against left-handed pitching at all. So Seiya Suzuki is somebody that we might be trying to get. And again, you guys have starting pitching problems. We're running a 6-man rotation. Hey. Can we do a deal, brother? Can we do a deal?
Don't let it be that one guy you were knocking.
Oh,
yeah, we don't want that.
Oh, yeah, Castillo. Yeah.
All right, we got NBA news coming up next.
After the break,
we're going to take a quick mandated commercial break from our dungeon keepers. Once I find where in here they are, I think they're down below.
They are below that, right there.
There we go.
Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal. Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again,
All right, we are back live from the Ristorante de Frio de Casa.
Yeah, buddy.
Maxaerelli over there and Poppa E over here. We are getting into some NBA action now.
What's up, kids?
So lots going on in the NBA.
Well, yeah, I mean it's free agent signing period.
Yeah, I guess all these deals, all these contracts, everything has to be done July 6th, I think. So by Monday.
Like officially like signed on paper.
I think that's when the league year starts. It's something about the 6th. I got to the 6th. yesterday they were able to finally start
Negotiations.
verbal negotiations. Yes. Yeah, which is kind of odd. I thought it went longer than less than a week.
You know what's crazy is I can hear my ice crushing in the fucking thing. Oh, thank gummit, my bad. So Kawhi Leonard is supposedly being traded.
Who? No, that's Kiwi.
Kawhi Leonard is being traded to the Raptors. He's 35, but did have his questionably his best season.
We get to talk about that here in a minute. But so he's 35.
I know.
Look what they gave up. You're jumping.
I know I am, but I don't know exactly what you wrote in here. So
Toronto,
go ahead.
For a 35-year-old,
gave up way too much. Way too much.
So Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, which, hey, nice name, Grady Dick. That'd be a good pickup line. Not that I'm telling them what to do, but hey, Grady, I just gave you something to do.
Hey, great. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks and another first-round pick swap.
Okay, here's what I don't get. Why would you ever want to do a pick swap? Like, really, all you're saying is, I think our team is going to be booty and your team is going to be good.
Or worse.
I don't know. I don't get a pick swap.
But some of these,
I would never want a pick swap.
Some of these
ever.
picks are 20, 30. You know,
right?
So Kiwi may not even be playing because it was coming out in his trade discussions that Toronto's a place he would see himself retiring.
Well, here's another thing that
he's not going to play till he's 40.
Here's another thing that just I find interesting. Again, we're going to go back to Pablo here real quick. Pablo Torre's investigation on this whole Los Angeles Clippers paying Kawhi Leonard under the table. Nothing has ever come out of that from the NBA.
No, remember at the draft, David Stern had said, not David Stern, Silver guy,
Powder.
Adam Silver.
Yeah. Powder.
He had said, it's time they should be wrapping it up. We're paying this law firm. It's not us doing it, but they should be wrapping this up.
No, Powder just wants this to go away, is what Powder wants.
Well, you hired a law firm, so.
Well, of course. Hey, that's billable hours, brother.
Right.
Billable hours.
Okay, so look at it this way.
Okay.
Kiwi's 35. Yes, they gave up way too much to get him.
Way too much, but
he's only going to play 65 games.
Hey, that's enough to make him second team All NBA.
Well, but
I'm just saying,
if they needed him down the stretch, and he's like, I'm at 64.
I'm just saying, hey, as much as you like to talk trash about Kawhi,
he did have
he had one of his best years
seasons
of his career, really.
Yeah.
Highest points per game.
65 games, which is the most he's played in a long time.
That means he only missed 8 games. So even if he load managed in all those games, that's still pretty good for him. I'm just saying.
How's 65 from 82, 8 games?
Because my math is bad.
Wow.
No, you're right. Because he missed like a week with an ankle injury. You're right.
Right, and this is Mr.
You're right. I forgot about that.
This is Mr. Original Load Management.
He is. But
so
again,
that's a lot to give up for a 35-year-old. Hey, you might get
second team All NBA.
You might get 2 good years out of him, I bet.
Well, it depends on how much they load manage him, and how happy.
I don't see.
And how happy he is in his situation.
I don't see Kiwi playing past 38.
Oh, I don't. I probably don't either, though. I really don't.
It.
But he's in the upfront. Where's his deal at, though?
He's in this is the last year, and this is the team he agreed to do a extension with.
Okay, but he's still a max contract player, though, right?
I don't know, because he didn't play 65 games year before, so I don't know how far. I don't know.
Right. How far back that goes?
They got a lot to look at.
And there's lots of extra doo-doo for that kind of thing.
Yeah, lots of extraness. So Toronto gave up a lot, but Toronto obviously is in this to win.
At least they're leaving.
Yeah, for now. You just didn't hear the "I'll be right back."
Oh, I didn't. You're right. I just saw that. I saw the draminess is what I saw.
Here.
LeBron James tells the Lakers he is planning to play elsewhere next year. I'm surprised we didn't hear something about this last night. To be honest with you, I thought we would have seen him, or at least a little more info of him going to the Warriors.
Yeah, that's the big rumor.
It is.
As soon as Draymond declined his option, which that's the next one, Draymond declined his option.
Didn't you catch the segue to that?
Yeah,
you didn't catch my segue.
I kind of did. The next one I got in there for you, buddy.
I know.
So,
I appreciate this.
So, but they're also talking about the Warriors trading for Anthony Davis.
I've heard that too.
The Washington Bullets have said, we're not really interested in trading him.
But then why wouldn't you pick up Draymond and then trade Draymond for Anthony Davis?
Something like that may happen still.
I'm just saying.
Focus. Come on.
I am focused. So next, hey, I'm happy about this though. OKC picks up Lou Dort's option, but will be on the wait.
Will he be?
Oh, you're right. He may get traded still.
That's still the talk. Is he still may get traded?
Right. He still may get traded, but again, Lou Dort, middle linebacker extraordinaire, is back on the line, back on the team. Now, happy about that.
I was also reading his stats. He had a very down year.
He did,
compared to his other years.
Right. No, I totally agree with you on that. Yes, he did.
Now, and he's the longest tenured Thunder player. Him and Shea, same amount of time frame. Them two have the most years together.
Wow, that's great. Well, but you're right. That's such a young lineup. You're right.
They're also waiting. They don't have like the official salary cap number, the official apron number, the official second apron number.
Right.
I think that comes around July 6th.
Right. Again, once they figure out what the TV deal is actually going to be.
And then when they sit there and say, okay, here's the apron number, that's when Oklahoma City's like, are we going to pay this? I honestly hope they do pay it for 1 year. I hope they do. Because the squad they got, as long as they have 3 roster spots for their picks this year, let these guys, those youngins, learn under these guys, see if Chet grew some balls.
I don't think he did.
And if Chet didn't grow some balls, then I'm trading Chet.
Well, again,
that's my opinion.
Chet's my favorite guy because he's a Gonzaga guy. Dort's my second favorite guy because he looks like a middle linebacker out there playing basketball. To me, that is very cool to see.
Right.
But again, you're right. Lou Dort had a down year. He really did. Especially in the contract year, that's not good.
Well, and sometimes that happens.
So Mike Conley hits 20 seasons, signs with the Celtics.
That's pretty impressive in basketball. It really is.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people really have done that.
No, they haven't.
I mean, LeBron's still going, and he's at 24?
Well, yeah, but he came into the league at 18 years
No,
old.
he did, but dude, they're playing on hardwood court. You know what I mean? That's
Robert Parrish played for like 20-something years, though.
Right. Well, so did Parrish. But
that's what I said. Didn't I say Parrish?
Yeah, and I said you're right. But
well, I blame that one on the weed, though. Robert Parrish smoked a lot of weed that helped his joints.
Yeah, but
helps the joints.
It's still hard to do, and when you're done playing, when you're getting those knee replacements and or hip replacements, I mean,
no, exactly.
That's a lot of wear and tear. Yeah, you're not wearing equipment, and if you fall and not flop on that court, that's gonna hurt a little bit too. But to me, that's impressive.
No, it is.
I honestly didn't know he was still playing until I saw this, which makes you wonder: does Chris Paul try to come back?
Well, he kind of he definitely feels like he was forced out. I will say that.
Yeah, the Clippers became an instant dumpster fire as soon as they got Harden.
Well, no, he feels like he got forced out of the league.
I wouldn't say the league, but the Clippers. All right. What else we got?
So Marcus Smart signs with the Rockets, 2 years, $13 million. I think that's a pretty good contract.
Yeah, he's a little bit older now.
A little bit older, but didn't he was on the Lakers, right? Wasn't he like the only Laker that was playing good with LeBron last year?
Yeah, he was with the Lakers.
Or in the playoffs, I should say. Playoffs?
Wasn't Luka? Oh, ouch.
No, he was hurt.
Too soon?
No, definitely not too soon.
So Ja Morant, or what's his nickname?
Big Bang!
Yeah. Ja Morant has been traded to Portland. Memphis is getting Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. Jeremy Grant was a Thunder player. Well, I like some Jeremy Grant. That's a solid player.
I just think it doesn't matter who Memphis got out of this. I think it was just time for him to get out of Memphis.
But they really didn't get much. Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray.
No.
Jeremy Grant's like 32. He's on the downhill. He's a very solid player. I was I was a little perturbed when they traded him away. But again, that's Oklahoma City. They gotta make your trades, get your capital back.
I just think John needed to get out of Memphis. He did.
He did.
The
The
too many
squad-
bridges burned. Too much dumb shit there. He needed a fresh start.
Yeah, well,
I just don't
he,
think
he
that-
did a lot of that himself too.
No, I'm not saying that he didn't, but he just needs a fresh start. I don't know if Portland is going to be the best spot for him. Have you ever been to Portland?
I spent 4 hours in traffic there one time.
Yeah, weird town though, right? I mean, just in all saying, Portland's a weird town.
It's a lot better than Seattle. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's bums all over the place there too, but I mean, come on now.
But-
So we got LaMelo Ball.
Well, hold on. Back to Memphis.
Oh, sorry.
Have you seen the squad that Memphis has drafted and signed and made? I think they're going to be a solid ball team if they all gel.
Right.
I mean, because they got that Boozer.
Oh, that's right. They did get Boozer.
They got Boozer and they got rid of him. Could you imagine if Carlos Boozer? What's up, Miss Dina? Could you imagine if Carlos Boozer, the kid Boozer's dad, was
Right.
hanging around practice and Ja pulled his shit?
Oh, I don't think
I think
I don't think Boozer and or Ja Morant would have got along. I don't think that would have worked.
yeah, I don't think so either. But Carlos would have set him straight if he seen it.
Well, Carlos is not playing anymore, but
I know, but if he's there, just
no, I agree.
Carlos would be like,
I
yeah,
agree.
we can't say what Carlos would say.
Right.
All right, now go ahead.
So LaMelo Ball is traded to Minnesota. Minnesota gets Josh Green, and Charlotte gets Daz Reed, 223 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, and 3 second-round picks. Again, I don't get pick swaps. I think those are the dumbest things ever, but whatever. I mean, sure.
I think they gave up
Too
quite
much.
quite a bit for Ball. Now they
Can
get
he-
one actual extra first-round pick. The other ones, like you said, were swaps, but they
Swaps.
get 3
3 second
second-round
rounds.
picks.
The thing with Ball is,
Minnesota's going all in.
can Ball stay healthy? If Ball can stay healthy, he's a great player.
Yeah, and this is to me the
And
better of all the Ball brothers.
I think he will play well with Anthony Edwards. I do. I think him and Anthony Edwards will play well together.
Well,
But again, his biggest thing is he's had leg issues, and I don't remember exactly what they were. But he's had lower body issues.
are you thinking of Lonzo? Lonzo
No.
missed 2 years.
So did
for
he.
that?
I think.
No, not LaMelo. LaMelo's been the better of the Balls. He's had some injuries, but not like Lonzo.
So
And-
so you're saying Lonzo has bigger balls than LaMelo? Is that
It's-
what you're saying?
I'm saying LaMelo has
Bigger
he's-
balls.
He's the better of the Balls.
So LaMelo is the bigger balls than Lonzo.
Yeah, and then the third brother isn't
Jello.
even around.
Well, because he was fat. That's why they called him Jello Ball. Because he was kind of like
Yeah.
he's built like Jello.
Did he even get drafted?
No, but I think he became a rapper. Actually, funny enough, I think he
yeah.
became a rapper.
Yeah. Daddy was probably, hey man,
God.
we can make some money off this whole Jello ball thing.
Talk about a dingleberry, by the way. I mean, really, let's talk about a dingleberry.
Yeah, the shoes. I mean,
I heard they like F their. I think isn't that why the kid had like bad legs? Is because
Rumor,
the shoes were so
rumor.
effed.
rumor.
Well, again, that's
The Ball family is not going to come out and admit that.
no, of course they won't.
No.
But-
Because they were
well-
selling them damn shoes for like $500 a piece 10
Right.
years ago.
Right.
Nowadays they'd be $1,000. All right,
But
so-
they've also said, by the way, that's why Grant Hill got hurt early in his career is because he signed with Fila, and Fila had no like basketball shoe program,
so
and
they
those
had-
shoes were
He just like, you're giving me the most money. Oh, I hate these shoes.
the shoes effed up his ankle supposedly. Let me say,
Well,
rumor has it. Rumor
Well,
has it.
you got Steph Curry with who did he wear first?
Under Armour.
No, he signed with Under Armour second. He had another team first.
I think he was at Nike first. I think.
Oh, well, then he
I think he was Nike first, and then he went to Under Armour. And now he's with China. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you think LeBron James, James Harden, and Jaylen Brown end up? Because Jaylen Brown still still in trade rumors.
Okay.
They're not going to be keeping him at this point. I don't
No,
think.
I think they. Okay, so LeBron ends up in Golden State. I think
With or without Anthony Davis. I think it's going to be without. Right.
Without. Harden, I couldn't tell you.
I think Harden's going to try to re-sign with Cleveland if LeBron don't go there.
LeBron's no. The rumors are too strong for him to stay in California.
They are, but hey, end your career in your hometown. I mean,
no.
He went back to the hometown.
No, I know.
To let Kyrie Irving win them a title.
I get that, and 2 weeks ago I said that I thought he was going back to Cleveland.
Right.
I think the rumors are too strong now that he's going to go to the Warriors.
Okay, so if he goes to the Warriors, are the Warriors actually a title contender?
Yeah.
Like,
even without Draymond.
Because I don't know who else they've got on their team. Because last year they had to get in on the play-in tournament.
Okay, let me ask you this: point guard wise, who would you rather have than Steph Curry as a point guard?
Steph Curry got to be healthy. He missed a good chunk of last year.
Again, if you're starting a team, who is the better point guard than Steph Curry?
That I could go get?
John Morant?
Kevin Durant?
He's not a point guard.
Kevin Durant is a point guard.
No, he's not.
Kevin Durant
is a scorer.
He's a point guard, bitch.
He's a scorer.
Who else is a point guard?
Kyrie, but I mean you can't get
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
He's with Dallas. Dallas should be pretty good next year.
Steph's the best. Okay, Steph is the top 7 player of all time.
I'll say top 10 because we'd have to debate. But anyway,
I know that's why I didn't say top 5. I dropped it to 7. But
we would have to debate all that. Yeah, we'd have to debate that.
Right, and we don't have time for that. We're already we're not really, but okay.
No, we're rolling right along.
But James Harden, I really think he'll probably stay in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown,
Will he take less money?
No.
Will LeBron take less money to go to Golden State? Yes.
He has to because they're so they spend a lot of money there. But Jaylen Brown, I really think he ends up staying with Boston. I do. I just think Boston continually puts him out there on trades because he's so good. But I think sooner or later it's gonna fracture that relationship. I can't believe it hasn't completely fractured the relationship to where he demands a trade.
Right.
Because
But
every year they continue to put him out there.
At this point, you almost have to trade him if you're Boston.
That was on purpose.
You almost have to because
No, exactly because that
obviously
that relationship is severed big time.
Now, is there a chance maybe they keep him and they start the season and if they're out of contention they trade him? I think that's a possibility because Boston is good with him. But
they're great with him.
Stevens and him need to have a sit-down heart-to-heart. Like, look, this is a business, and I get players get attached to
I get that his feelings are hurt.
It's a business.
I get that his feelings are hurt that every time a trade comes up, Jaylen Brown's name
But I didn't realize he's been in the league for like 10 years.
Yeah, neither did I, actually.
I did not know he'd been in the league for 10 years.
No, yeah. And again, he was what? I want to say he was top 3 in MVP last year?
I don't quote me on that one.
Me either. But I mean, again, okay, let's just say this: he carried the Celtics to the number 2 record in the East without Jason Tatum for most of last year.
Right.
When Jason Tatum came back with 12 games left,
they had changed their game.
They were number 2 in the league,
right?
Or in the number 2 in the East.
Okay, I'm trying to pull up if any other NBA news has happened. Because all this is going on right now and it's all fluid.
Right.
Oh, the Sixers got Jaylen Brown.
Shut up.
For Paul George.
Paul George?
Yeah.
We got to
let it load.
They got to
let it load.
Fleeced.
We've got, I'll be able to read this. Blockbuster trade. They're sending, oh my God, the Sixers are sending Paul George 2 first-round draft picks, 2 second-round draft picks, just for Jaylen Brown. Wow.
That's pretty good.
I guess teams really don't need draft picks hardly anymore. No wonder the Thunder's like, hey, We'll take him. We'll take him.
Yeah, we'll take all the young kids and make them play right.
Wow.
Wow, Jaylen Brown to the Sixers.
Breaking news right there. Yeah.
Poor kid. I feel bad for him. He has to play with oh God, what's his name?
Oh, see, now some of these are different. So the 2028 first round pick that Boston's getting, it could convert from a first round pick to just a swap that's more favorable for Boston.
Depending on how he plays or whatever the hell.
Right. The 2031 selection is an unprotected Philadelphia first round pick.
2031.
Yeah, that's how far out they are.
That's 5 years.
I think NBA could go 7, but the NBA you can't do consecutive years. Yeah.
Okay.
There's something like that. So you know how some of them have. Oh, this is a protected pick. So, oh God, who got screwed out of the one this year?
Pacers.
The Pacers, I thought, got the benefit. Anyway, so it won't be like that. It won't be, well, if we end up in the lottery, you don't get it.
Yeah, we get to give our pick. Right.
They are getting the Philadelphia pick. The 2028 second round pick is the most favorable of the Warriors, Thunders, and Bucks. So apparently one of those picks was from the Thunder and the Warriors and the Bucks. So the
NBA draft is a joke. Let's just just go out and say that. The NBA draft is a joke.
So Jaylen Brown is going to be 30.
And Paul George is what, 36?
In October.
36, I want to say?
I think he's older.
He might be. I was just throwing a number out.
Let me tap on his name here. Let me tap here. Tap it. Tap. Okay, now it's got to load.
Loading.
He is 36. Hey, his birthday's the same day as my dad.
Hey, look at that.
May 2nd.
Picked it out.
So wow, that is some big news.
I can't.
Let's just see what else we have that popped up here in the NBA, if anything else. There were a lot of other. Go, come on, stay with us.
Stay with us. We're still here.
Let's see. A lot of other names that were on here that just really didn't. They were no-name guys, so I didn't put them on here.
Porzingis is coming back to the Warriors. Yes.
Yep.
For 2 years, $43 million. I think that's way too much.
Some of the same names. I've not heard of some of these guys. Like
I've heard of Porzingis.
The Lakers got Kessler
again.
I don't know who that is. Probably overpaid.
Yep, they did, in my opinion.
Alrighty, we are hitting our mandated dungeon break. So NFL news is coming up next.
And we got a lot to say on this one.
Do we?
Well, at least on one. I have a lot to say on that one.
Yeah, I can't remember. He's in there. I just don't know if he's first or not.
Oh, I know. I'll just read the ticker.
All right. NFL coming up next, right after this commercial break.
This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
I don't know.
As the video plays, the
if
mics are
anybody
muted.
was watching, I'd be like, hey.
The mics are muted as the video plays. So we are back from the Restaurante de Frio de Casa de
Dungeon.
Joe Mama. So now we are to NFL news.
We're getting closer, dude. We are getting closer to some NFL. End of the month, training camps.
Dude, that fridge is not very cold.
Is it not?
No.
You're right.
we might need to tell the Restaurante de Frio de Casa that that's not very cold.
It's time to upgrade, bitch.
Right.
Oh, so did you hear about this one?
No, I
Callis
did not.
Callis Campbell's mother was found dead. His brother was charged with murder. This was like today.
No, I did not hear this at all.
Apparently, he slit her throat.
What?
And when the cops got there, he was still in the house, still had the knife. And according to different parts I was reading in the report, apparently he's mentally
I would assume
mentally unstable.
Well, if you slit your mom's throat, yeah, you definitely have a mental problem.
How do you, dude?
Yeah, exactly, exactly, dude.
That is not a good way. No, she deserved not to have that happen to her.
That's freaking horrible, dude. No,
yeah.
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah, that is, dude. I saw that and I'm like, I tapped on it to be like, okay. I mean, even though I was on ESPN, I did tap to see if it was spam.
Right. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Because Calais Campbell, I think, is the oldest player in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. It's either him or Aaron.
I think Aaron maybe by a year. Maybe. Is there a kicker older?
Okay. Touche.
You said player in the NFL.
No, you're right. Touche. There might be a kicker older, but again, Calais Campbell, he's on like, I don't know, year 20, I want to say.
Close to it. Hey, in the NFL, that's amazing too. You do 20 years in baseball and give two shits. Because that's pretty easy.
20 years as a quarterback is one thing. 20 years as a defensive lineman?
20 years as a kicker, not such a big
right.
deal.
That's what I'm saying. But 20 years
right.
as a D lineman?
Just think about 20 years as a offensive lineman too.
That's what I'm saying.
Either way.
Shoot, those guys are dropping out in 3 years now.
Yeah.
And it's your Bears center that decided he didn't want to play football anymore.
Yeah, a lot of players are deciding now by the time they're 30, I'm done. I got my money, I'm done.
Well, especially with NIL, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Brendan Sorsby will not sue the NFL and will now prepare for the 2027 draft.
Did you read any of this stuff? This came out yesterday.
Well, I've also read, though, that the CFL pretty much said no moss on this guy. No CFL, or the CFL league said none of you suckers are going to sign this guy.
Yeah.
He was pretty much banned from the CFL.
Yeah, and there's not a Mexican league for
which
football.
is the Canadian Football League. Yes, there is, or there used to be.
Oh, I don't think there is. I know there's a Mexican baseball league.
Well, who was it? Richardson? I want to say Quentin, but I know he was
Trent Richardson.
He went down and led the league in Mexico in wrestling for a couple of years.
Well, maybe there is.
Well, they might have shut it down by now. That was a long time ago. But
now I will say, after reading some of this stuff, and they didn't go into a lot of details, but basically Raj, and we're just going to say Raj.
I like Raj.
Was basically giving him the finger and said, we don't want you in this league till you can prove you're not doing this.
Right. Well,
so this basically gives him a year suspension. Is basically what it is.
Right. And like we talked about in text, basically, this is his year suspension that he would have had to take from the NCAA. So they're not making an official suspension, but he will be eligible for the 2027 draft. So we'll see what happens with it.
And they're not going to sue. There's going to be nothing with the NFLPA.
Well,
but you know what?
I just never liked how Sue happy he was in the first place. Like that's a red flag to me.
Well, it is, and it's like, Raj probably said, you know what? Give us all your records, or we'll do an investigation on our own. Raj would have found the shit. You know what I mean? Raj would have found it and been like, so there's more than this.
Well, again.
But all I could say is Sorsby better keep his fingers off betting.
Well,
because if they find out about it again, you know what's going to happen.
You did see I sent you a video about what's his name, right?
Oh, yeah. You sent me the video about the one guy we watched that podcast on.
Yeah, about Schleister.
You sent me that, and I'm like, dude, I listened to this. I'm not listening to it again.
No, that was a new one.
Oh, that was a new one?
Yeah, that was a new one.
No, I thought it was the original. I was like, dude,
no, that was a new one.
That took forever.
I'm just saying that was a new one, but
so if he keeps his nose clean, you see first round pick?
No.
Second round?
No.
Third round?
Maybe. I think more like a 4th or 5th.
You think he goes undrafted?
No. Somebody will take a flyer
Okay.
on him. Somebody will take a flyer on him. I just don't think he will go high because, again, there's so much baggage that comes with him.
What do you think the odds are going to be?
Oh, right? Right?
Yeah. And will Sorsby have any money on the odds? I mean, just saying. Hey, you know what?
Hey.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Probably.
Yeah. So he better keep his nose clean if he intends to play, especially as quarterback.
Well,
you know what the second worst position I think would be that got caught betting after quarterback?
Kicker.
That I was going to say kicker.
That'd
be the easy one. Hey, lose by 3.
Right?
What?
Yeah, what? Exactly.
Could I kick a 2-pointer to tie this game, Coach?
I just still think that there's going to be a lot of just negative press on him that you just can't look away from.
Well,
I mean, you can't.
If you have a year and a year is away from everything and keeps his nose clean and keeps all of that.
I think he's gonna have to show his gambling records or somehow. I mean, I don't know how all that works, but he's gonna have to prove that he's not.
Supposedly, there's an app that other people could see, like they could monitor him with.
Well, but
Raj is gonna have to be like, give me your phone, give me your mom's phone, give me your dad's phone, but whoever else you're associated with, give me all their phones.
But supposedly, the apps or the proprietors of those apps are supposed to be monitoring all these players as well.
They're supposed to be. Now, before we move on to the next,
but again, why can't he start an account from with Harry Balls and continue to bet as Harry Balls? You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this one. Mm-hmm. With all of the stuff that has gone on with douchebag Sorsby, sweepstakes Sorsby, that's what I called him one episode. You had Texas Tech defending him, Cody Campbell defending the hell out of him.
Well, because Cody Campbell paid him $5 million, he's going to walk away with free.
But you tell me if you heard the following people defend him like Texas Tech was, his parents.
Nope.
I don't know why I didn't think of that one earlier, but you never heard anything on his parents defending him in all of this. We're speculating. I'm just throwing it out there. If it's my kid, I'm like, you effed up. Go to the NFL. Stop what you're doing. You're making this worse. But did you ever think about that?
Yes and no. I mean, his parents aren't famous, though. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not famous. If they would have said, hey, we're Brendan Sorsby's parents, this kid has got this, he's got this. You know what I mean?
Well, which kind of goes
I didn't hear anything.
Which kind of slides into this next conversation here. I know what that was about.
Speaking of criminal activity.
I know. And sliding.
Oh, no. You touched your microphone.
I know I did. All right, so we have the Lions did release Terrion Arnold after the cornerback's arrest on felony charges.
And I don't think we covered this last week because it happened later that day or the next day or something.
Right, so let's just go over this real quick.
Go ahead, sir.
So he rented an Airbnb. Supposedly, some dude stole some things out of his Airbnb.
No, wait a minute. I thought it was like memorabilia and stuff like that.
No, I heard it was like just items from an Airbnb is what I had heard.
Just his items that were
like
there.
Yeah, like stuff.
Okay, but to be this kind of stuff, to do what he did, it had to be some pretty good stuff.
You would hope.
Yeah.
But Terrion Arnold had masterminded a plan, and I hate using those words, but I can't say anything better. So he masterminded a plan where a girl lured the alleged assailant into an apartment where there were two dudes waiting there to rough up the assailant. As they were roughing up said assailant, Terrion Arnold was either on FaceTime or definitely texting back and forth with the assailants, telling them what to do to this poor gentleman. And again, this is all alleged.
Yeah, I don't remember what the charges were, but he's facing life in prison.
He's facing life in prison because, again, like we talked about at home, this could be Rico. Because, again, he might not have done anything, but he was telling people what to do, which could, again, bring in Rico, which puts a big-time upcharge on whatever you do. No matter, but again, the worst part,
he's kind of screwed.
But the worst part is obviously you didn't pick the right guys to help you out with this
I think
felonious activity.
I think there were like 6 of them, and 3 have turned already.
Right, because they're all rolling on him now. So obviously these guys were not your friends or didn't know the code of you don't roll on your friends. But
you know what I would do if I'm in this situation? I don't get strangers. I get with, I get some close friends, and there's no electronical anything.
Well, also, how about this? You're a multi-millionaire. What could they steal from you?
I told you, it must have been some pretty good stuff.
So a couple other things on this real quick. Nick Saban has come out and sent the judge a character letter on Terry Arnold saying that he's a good kid. On the flip side of that, though, did you know that he went on to Patrick Surtain and another Alabama guy? I can't remember him off the top of my head, but he went on their podcast and basically said that he likes to hang out with YNs. You know what YN stands for, right?
Young nudes.
Close. Yes, you know what that stands for now because you're close enough to what I.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
He says he likes to hang out with YNs.
Okay. Well.
So that shows me right there, and they were laughing about it and thought it was all funny. Like all of them was laughing and thought it was funny.
Right.
But now that's a character flaw coming back on you in a trial. You know what I'm saying? You've come out and admitted that this is the kind of people that you like to associate with. It's a bad look. I think this dude is, well, I don't know. He's got a lot of money, I would assume, so he might not be as effed as we think.
So, okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Keep moving along.
Okay, so former NFL running back Chris Johnson was it Good Morning America?
I don't know
Good Morning
exactly.
America,
right?
And he was diagnosed with ALS.
But it's kicked in quickly.
And on that, he was diagnosed in 2025 last year, and I guess on the interview he was using it was his voice, recorded words of his voice that he was.
It's some sort of AI, I would assume.
Right.
Like basically they've taken anything that he's ever said in a interview, and it's being put through AI, and he can speak through AI or whatever.
And I always liked Chris Johnson as a player. It sucks that
I heard him on a couple of interviews. Again, he was very good in interviews. I enjoyed him, and again, great running back. Talk about a lightning rod. You know what I'm saying? He was a home run hitter as a running back.
Yeah, because didn't he rush for 2,009 yards in 2009?
That's why they called him
something like that.
CJ2K. Yes.
Right.
I think he owns the single season all-purpose yards record. I think. I could be wrong with that.
I think you are.
But that year that he rushed for 2,000 yards, he also had 700-800 yards receiving too.
He also said that when he originally went to the doctor, he was having some issues with his hands.
Right.
And he thought it was football related because, he played football for so long. He said he would. I mean, who's expecting this? And
you can't tell me this is not football related, bro. You can't. As much as we like to defend the NFL,
is not football related. ALS is in your genes. It's in your. You cannot catch ALS from football.
Okay.
You cannot.
Okay.
And he said no one in his family has it. His doctor said it's sporadic ALS.
Do you know where he went to college, by the way?
Since you're asking, Washington?
No.
Okay.
You're close though.
Portland.
You're farther away now with that one.
Washington State.
East Carolina.
How would I have been farther away from Washington and Portland? They're 4 or 6 hours away.
Okay. Of my favorite teams.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I thought you were
Washington
talking.
is first because again,
I thought you were
yes.
talking geographically. I'm like,
Well, no, you're right. Well, I should have said, okay, no, you're even farther away with Washington State than you were with Portland. Okay, but no, yeah, he was a Pirate. He was an East Carolina Pirate.
yeah, and he's got. He said my options are give up or fight. He's gonna fight. I hope he can hang on as long as he can because this is not a good disease.
There's no cure for ALS.
There's no cure. That's why I said I hope he can hang on as long as he can.
Me too.
You remember Mongo?
Mongo had ALS too?
Yeah, McMichael. I believe.
Man.
I'm 99% sure. Hey, remember how big he was, and all of a sudden they found that?
Oh, and he looked like a crackhead by the time he died.
Yeah, he. Lost
And again,
weight
obviously
quick.
he didn't smoke crack, but I mean,
Now there's who's this former Saints player that I think has it too? I think he's still alive, fighting it.
I don't know.
Gleason, Steve Gleason or something Gleason. I want to
Oh,
say
a white guy, obviously.
yes.
I'm just saying, a white guy.
But I think he's still alive with it. So I mean, it just I guess how bad it's gonna affect you.
Right.
All right, do you wanna rant on this guy again?
I mean, I saw some videos yesterday on NFL Live that I don't know, but so Ayuk is blaming his ex-agent as he pushes to leave from the 49ers. So basically, from what I've heard, though, is if he just shows up to practice with the 49ers, they'll just cut him because they don't want him around. But
he's not showing up.
But since he won't show up, they can't cut him.
Yeah. Well, actually, he can't show up till he's on some exempt list.
Oh, right.
He has
He's
to
on a
apply for
conventional
his-
exempt list, right?
He's got to apply for his reinstatement. Then once that happens, show up. But he's blaming his ex-agent on this. But then he lied about the ex-agent. He had told him he cut ties with him last year.
See, okay,
But when they went to the NFLPA and looked for the agent's listing,
okay. So
it
that
didn't go in until the Saturday after he said he parted ways.
so that makes more sense because again, in the NFL Live thing that I saw yesterday, there was something that he kept saying, or there was some. And again, I was playing the golf. You know what I'm saying? So I missed like the first part of it every time. But it sounds like the agent went to his house and he was like, "Man, why are you coming to my house? I don't want you effing around here." At first I assumed it was like the GM or the coach had come by the house to try to talk to him.
Right.
No, I'm assuming now that it was his agent that tried to come by and try to talk some sense into him. And he's just
Dude, he's nuts.
diva wide receiver.
He wants to go to Washington. Dude, just
You know
think what
what?
he's going to do to Washington.
You know what? If I was Washington, I wouldn't. Well, do you know why I wanted to go to Washington though? No, he played with Jaden Daniels
They're
at ASU.
they're that close in age?
Yes, they are.
I thought Ayuk was like 28 years old.
They played. Ayuk was older. Jaden Daniels was like a freshman or sophomore because he transferred to LSU after he played at ASU.
I did not know that.
Yes,
But,
they played together at ASU, and I
wow.
assume that's why he wants to go to Washington. Besides, Debo's there too.
Well, I would
F Debo.
I would hope the new owner would be like, look, this isn't Dan Snyder's regime. No, get away. You know what I mean? We don't want this.
It would be funny if the Washington Commanders just said, "No, bro, we don't want you.
Look what you're doing to this team.
Kick rocks, nerd."
If you get mad at us, you're going to do the same thing?
Right.
No. All right, so moving on. We'll stay up in the Northeast area. Did you hear about this one?
No. But I have a funny one that goes along with this name with what I told you I watched last night. So
Okay.
you say this, and then I'll go along with this too.
So the Buffalo Bills are opening their new stadium,
Right.
Highmark Stadium or
Oh.
whatever.
Supposedly big-ass buffaloes out in front.
Yeah, they got
Big-ass
they got
buffaloes.
3 of them.
Big-ass buffaloes.
So they
But go
got
ahead. Sorry.
3 buffaloes. They're going to be honoring certain legends, but they will not be honoring O.J. Simpson.
I agree with that.
I do too, but apparently they're starting to get backlash saying, well, he wasn't found guilty. It's like, come on, people.
Okay.
Come
Yes,
on.
yes, he was though.
He was civilly.
Civilly.
He was found liable, and then after that, he actually went to jail for breaking the law again.
Well, for
I
trying
mean-
to, but for trying to get his merchandise back. Come on now.
Hey,
The second one I don't
Hey,
blame on OJ.
hey,
Okay.
hey.
The first one I do, but the second one, come on now.
you tell Terry and Arnold to give OJ. Oh, he can't call OJ. He can't call
Okay.
OJ.
So here's what's funny. Did you know that Hulk Hogan, in an interview with the Rolling Stone after he was getting a divorce from his wife, said that I'll try to make this quick. So when they got divorced, she got the house, he had to move out, right?
Right.
But yet at the same time, like they had like a boat, right?
Right.
His wife and her new like 19-year-old boyfriend would drive by because Hogan could see the house from his apartment, right? They would drive by in the boat, smoke weed in front of his house, and make out like right in front of Hogan. Okay, so he has an interview with Rolling Stone. It was like a 3-day interview, right? He'd been drinking beers with the guy, so he kind of got a good relationship with him. He came out and said, I could agree with what I could feel what OJ did. Again, he came out and basically said, I can understand why OJ did what he did. Or allegedly.
According to Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
So
But
I agree with it.
I do too. But again, let me put a quick plug though. If you have not watched the Netflix document on Hulk Hogan, there's a lot of untruths in there, according to other sources that I've heard. But it's definitely worth the 4 hours to watch it. It really is. It peels the layers back on Hogan a lot. He doesn't tell a lot of truth, or there's some untruths in there. But it is very good. It's worth watching. I would say that. And the untruths that I heard were according to Jim Cornette. Just saying.
Okay, so the next
Shout
one
out
for
Jim
you.
Cornette. I want to meet you someday. If you ever want to come on the podcast, Jim, we would love to have
Next
you.
one for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
I mean,
So,
it's really a nothing thing, but
So Healthy Scatty gets full summer to prepare for the season.
I didn't realize he'd be healthy already.
Well,
I mean, he had a
shoot,
pretty
he was
nasty,
at WWE getting into fights. I mean, he played in a softball game. I guess looked really good
Wasn't he on a knee scooter?
for the
Softball
WWE. No, that was somebody else that was on a knee scooter.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember who. Oh no, that was Neighbors. Looked like crap in the softball game.
Right.
No, but Scatterboo should be healthy, which is good stuff.
So, have you read about this? DeMario Davis, formerly of the Jets, now back with the Jets. He almost retired a few years ago. He spends nearly $1 million on these people to take care of his body so he could be football ready. He said he found his joy again. He's taking care of his body. He's doing all these things to keep playing. He's like 37. He's back with the Jets. That's kind of crazy how much he's put into it and how close he was just to being done. Because I never thought he was great.
No, neither did I. But I mean, Russ spent $1 million on his body. LeBron spends a ton of money on his body. I mean, but DeMario Davis, like,
Hey,
bro, you're wasting your money.
he's 37 and still playing.
What is it, lineman?
Yes, lineman or edge or whatever.
All right, so save the dates. The 2027 NFL season, or the 2027 NFL draft will be in D.C. and will be held April 29th through May 1st. So we're going to D.C. this year, huh?
It's kind of late this year.
Are we going on the White House lawn?
I don't
Are we
think so.
going on the White House lawn?
I don't think they're going to do that.
Is Trump going to let them do it on the lawn?
That'd be kind of cool.
It would be. It would be.
I doubt it.
Every player walking out of the Oval Office
With the White House as the back.
Right?
backdrop? I mean,
oh gosh, that would be so cool. Oh my goodness, that would be so cool. I don't think.
I guarantee you the draftees would make it political. I'm not going for that. It's the
Right,
White House,
right.
regardless of who is the president. That is our nation's capital.
Again,
we're 250 years
that
America now.
That shot of Gaethje looking up at the Declaration of Independence right before he walks out to the ring is one of the coolest TV sports shots ever.
Right.
Even though he's like, bro, none of this makes sense. This is not English. But again, no, that'd be cool. Cool in DC, but
I mean, if it's not at the White House lawn, they're going to be dodging bullets.
touche, my brother.
Okay, our NFL division previews are going to start 2 weeks from today.
All right.
Next week need to do some college.
Yeah, we
stuff.
probably need to start. Well, no, we only have 5 in college. We have 8 in the pros. So
all right. Well, we're gonna have to get some college together, and the NFL. We'll have to start that.
no, we will.
All right. So we got other stuff. Other stuff is coming up next. More stuff. It's going to include the WWE and AEW pay-per-views from this weekend. We're going to take a quick commercial break to the ones and the nuns.
And we'll probably cover a
Come
little
back.
bit of Raw too, by the way. But
we have to cover a little bit of Raw to cover a little bit of anyway. Yeah.
right.
We'll be right back.
This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner.
All right, to the ones and the nuns, welcome back to PSC Sports Talk.
We'll have to finish that one on the way home because that doesn't make a sense. But
Oh, yeah, hold on. I got to put up some wrestling stuff. Let's put up the wrestling.
wrestling.
Oh,
Pro
I gotta go
wrestling.
to this one. Do I have a wrestling one? Yes, I did make a wrestling one. If you look at our ticker up top, if anyone's paying attention to those, if anyone's watching, hey, let us know what's up top there. Anyhow, so I think first we got AEW United Champions, which I watched some of it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to. They wanted me to spend $40 to watch the replay, and I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, why is they have a deal to be on HBO Max?
I don't know.
The pay-per-view, the replay was on ESPN the very next day. I mean, anyway.
I don't know.
So
exactly.
we couldn't watch all of AEW.
So I've listened to some podcasts on this, so I at least have a little bit of
so we'll start on the one
understanding.
we did watch. We'll start with
Right,
the WWE
exactly.
United Champions. That was from Saudi Arabia.
Right.
What is the name of that? What's the name of it?
It is
Riyadh.
Riyadh season.
Riyadh.
Right? It's in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, which is the capital of Saudi Arabia, but they call it Riyadh season. Well, the business is Riyadh season. I don't remember what the name of the
stuff
region
we
is.
saw on that.
Yeah, but that arena looks dope.
The
though.
arena looks good. That city,
the
looks
whole
cool.
city, yeah,
the whole
exactly.
thing is just like, wow.
Hey,
People
as
spending
much as-
money there.
as much as
Now
I
you know why the WWE going.
as much as I hate to say it, like I kind of want to go to Saudi. Like I really do. I want to go check that out. I really do.
Dude, I would love to go see it.
Like I don't know how much tickets
I
are.
hope
to
I
get-
don't get journalists. I can't remember the guy's name that
I know.
never
neither
came
can I.
out.
I know, but we're not journalists, so we'll be fine.
Okay, so Seth versus Braun in the steel cage.
I thought that was a pretty good match. I really did.
Did I may not have deleted those. Actually, hold on. Maybe I didn't delete that part. Maybe I just added below it
What are you talking about?
when I was doing this earlier.
Well, why are you
I
Why are you
thought I did all
continue to
the-
go through all this before letting
Because
us
it
talk?
was in the order. Hold on, let me see what I did. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second.
La 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 la.
Okay, I don't think I deleted it.
La 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 la.
All right, I did do Forbidden Door
La
first.
la la la.
All right, so AEW Forbidden Door. We'll go back to that. This was inside, not as nice.
Yeah, see, I don't know much about this, but
From what I did read and hear, the 12-man steel cage match was the best match of the night. Team MJF lost to Team Mark Briscoe. So now Mark Briscoe gets a title shot. And according to Bleacher Report, this was an A matchup. Also,
Okay,
in this match,
I don't even know who Mark Briscoe is, though.
he was part of the Briscoe brothers. I was telling you about how the one brother died. They were a great tag team. So anyway, they call him something chicken from whatever county he's from.
Okay.
Anyway, so Andrade, he turned face in this, and he left the Don Callis family. So new an actual storyline.
By the way, I didn't realize how long Don Callis had been in the game. By the way, I guess he used to be like the Rooster or something. Not
the Red Rooster?
No, I don't know.
Wait, he was a turkey doodle that WWE has at Thanksgiving.
No,
what is that thing?
The gobbledygooker.
He was a gobbledygooker.
No, I don't know. No, he's been in the game a lot longer than I realized. Is what I'm saying. He's been in the WWE is like I don't know, like Phantom or something. I don't know. Neither here nor there. Don Callis has been in longer than I thought. I guess is what it is. But I should have known. You know what I'm saying? AEW is all about recycling people. So
in the men's Owen Hart tourney final, Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland, which I love some Will Ospreay. I do. I really do. What did I do?
You didn't put any winners.
Yeah, I did. Will Ospreay won.
Okay.
The women's Owen Hart final, Mercedes Moné. She beat whoever the hell Maya World is. The Bleacher Report gave that one a B+.
Okay.
Kenny Omega defeated Zack Sabre Jr. Bleacher Report gave this one an A.
I heard this one was really good. I guess Zack Sabre is a guy from Japan. Like he's a white guy in Japan.
I would have loved to have seen Kenny Omega in this match 5-10 years ago. Kenny Omega's still just too broken, and from what I was reading about
and he's still sick as shit, from what I heard too.
And from what I was reading about it, he still put on a great match. The IWGP Global Heavyweight Title, Shuta Umino defeated Pac. He defeated the bastard Pac.
I hate that. That's my guy.
I figured that was going to happen.
I did too.
Pac has enough travel issues getting back from Ireland or wherever to the U.S.
I didn't know he was Irish. Is he really?
He's somewhere over.
He's a Euro. He's a Euro, is what you're saying.
Well, he's in the United Kingdom.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's a Euro.
But he's up in that.
Well, yeah,
in the island area. Euro is like Europe, but he's more specifically.
Well, but yeah, like United Kingdom, Wales.
Somewhere
right
there. So Bleacher Report gave this one a B. Pac can put on a show. I heard may not have been.
I heard this was better than a B. I heard it was better than a B.
Okay.
According to again the podcast I've listened to, I heard it was better than a B. But
Cajun Cope, or as we know him, Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian, right?
They defeated the Dogs.
Right.
Bleacher Report gave this a B+.
Let me throw this in there real quick. BTF. Is
MJF?
No, BTF or whatever. The X champs. Isn't that BTF?
Oh, FTR.
Sorry.
Yeah, FTR.
They're taking
time
like
off?
a 4-month hiatus.
Well, it's about time.
I guess one of them
our throats for like 3 years.
One of them's got like some back issues. I think the other one's got a shoulder issue, I want to say. So they're taking, it sounds like about 4 to 5 months off. And may not even come back.
Well, they're under contract, so they'll end up coming back.
Right.
But apparently
they're taking some time off.
So apparently in this
even though I think they're dog shit, by the way, in my opinion.
Don't know who this is, but Switchblade Jay White is back. He came back and helped Edge and Christian beat the Dogs.
You're right. I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, I've seen him wrestle 1 or 2. Apparently popular. He's popular, but
he was
out
New Japan
injured.
Guy.
I don't know where he came from.
Well, I know there's
600
600 guys on the AEW roster, so who knows?
I did watch this match. This was one of the dark matches, which not all of them are on here. The Divine Dominion, they beat Thunder Rosa and Olympia. Bleacher Report gave this a B.
Divine Dominion, that's Tekla's posse, right?
I think so. They're pretty hot.
I like me some. I was going to say I like me some Tekla.
They could.
Like me some Tekla.
They could be the Divine Dominatrix if they wanted to be.
No, like I said, I think this is Tekla's homegirls. I think.
Right. But that was an okay match.
Oh,
Okay,
I can't. Okay, let me just say this before you start. I can't get into trios matches. I just can't. Especially,
hold on, and not only a trios match, but it is a triple threat trios match.
Because tags don't matter.
No, not AEW.
Tags don't matter. But again, sorry.
You know what?
Continue on.
AEW should rename it, and maybe we should start calling it this from now. And instead of tag teams, kind of do
free
like
for all.
No, kind of like Wimbledon does.
Right.
You got the singles matches and you got the doubles matches.
Right.
So in this triples matches,
right,
the Young Bucks won, and you know what?
Of course they did.
I know, and I think that's so lame. They're part of the executive vice presidents. I think the Young Bucks win too much in AEW.
And they win just booty matches though.
But
they don't have to be champs.
They win too much.
They just win every time they're out there.
So did you know that when they started AEW, Cody Rhodes was part of the executive, and he came out in the first episode and he made the comment, "I will not hold the heavyweight championship."
He never did.
If I'm the executive vice president and I have control, I will not.
He won that the X belt or something like that, right? Didn't he hold that one?
TNT or
he
had one of those,
right?
You know, but I just think the Young Bucks win too much. I get they're popular, but you can make them lose.
But you know what?
And have them look good. And
every Young Buck smash looks the same. They do a bunch of super kicks. They do a bunch of fly things.
Super kick party.
I don't know.
No, you're right. They got a little too much Shawn Michaels love in them, which they started doing that because of Shawn Michaels.
Oh, of course.
All right, what else we got here? John Moxley defeated Bandito.
I heard this one was pretty good though.
By referee stoppage. Bleacher Report gave this a B+.
Moxley was beating the piss out of him, from what I understand.
I wish I could have seen it. I put it to HBO Max. We can watch it in December.
Yeah, I kind of like
December, and we're not going to watch it.
No, we won't. I like Bandito though. I do like Bandito's swag, but
right. Aha. See, I knew I did WWE Night of Champions recap. I just didn't delete the old stuff.
All right, so
opening match.
Good match. See, I don't agree with that.
No, this was not.
I don't agree with that.
This was not a good match.
You didn't think so?
Obi versus Jay. It ruined
I thought it was good.
It took all of Oba's strength out of it. Jay Uso did stuff to Oba no one else has done.
No,
and Jay Uso is a skinny little high flyer.
Okay.
I do not like the way. No.
Okay, but go into it with an open mind. Of just go into it with as a wrestling fan with an open mind. You haven't watched anything going into it. It was a good match. Yes, it did degrade Obafemi's monster role. Yes, I will agree with that.
And it made Jay look so strong, and he's not.
Again.
You're right. The more I watch Jay Uso, I'm agreeing with you. He was gassed.
He burns himself out doing this.
Hold on, give me 20 minutes.
Right.
No, and if Oba wasn't the monster, because as a wrestling fan, and we follow this more and we watch all of the Unreal.
No, we really do.
This to me ruined Obafemi and his monster role.
Right.
Because now on Monday Night Raw, Brock who?
Brock Lesnar.
He comes out. So apparently Oba has given up his chance at the title for SummerSlam to face Brock.
But he's not giving up his title shot. Okay. He still has the
he's gonna be able to keep up for later.
He's got the card in his pocket.
It's in his pocket.
He's got the card in his pocket, at least from what I gathered from the promo.
Probably because in that match, Jay Uso, did stuff no one's done to him. He tore a pocket in his tights.
Again, I'm just sick of Jay Uso. I am.
So SummerSlam.
Brock
versus Oba.
I think it's going to be a great match.
In a Hell in a Cell.
In a Hell in a Cell.
Next Monday, Oba's going to probably say, "I have something for you. I will strut down. You will retire if I strut out."
Oh, you're right. I think this could be a retirement match. It could be.
Then, because if that happens,
Yeah.
Follow me here and remember this, that I'm saying this right now, today, July 1st.
Yep.
Then that sets up Oba versus Gunther. Oba's got to go against strong guys.
Why?
Gunther doesn't have a storyline. He doesn't have anything going on.
You're right.
And Gunther wrestles a power style besides a sleeper. I think this sets up Gunther for Oba and more than one match.
But again, Oba has a title shot in his back pocket for a pay-per-view. You think he's going to hold that off till WrestleMania?
I
don't think he holds it off till WrestleMania.
No, what happens if he wins a Royal Rumble and he has 2 shots? And let's say he loses the first time and turns around and says, I'm cashing this bitch in.
Are we talking about Obafemi double champion?
No. I'm talking about, let's say, Oba versus whoever the champ is at WrestleMania. Because he won the Royal Rumble, gets that. He still has Night of Champions in the pocket.
Right.
Let's say he loses in that WrestleMania match.
Not Night of Champions, King of the Ring. King of the Ring.
Well,
just saying.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
It was at the pay-per-view. My bad.
I'm just saying why he has it though is the.
So he loses that first one. He knows he has the champ gassed, and he gets up and says, I got a golden ticket, motherfucker.
I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. Sorry, my bad.
That's all right. But I think this would set up him versus Gunther because they have to put him against bigger men. They have to build him up.
You're right, and Cody can't keep going against Gunther. That feud is done, in my opinion.
And you can't put him against Roman yet. They have to build Oba up. They need to build Oba up.
And Roman's not gonna drop the belt to Oba, in my opinion. But again, we'll keep going through this. We should talk about this at the end.
If he does, he would have to drop it with help from the bloodline.
And take 6 months off.
Queen of the Ring finals had Maxaerelli's 2 favorite wrestlers. Io Sky defeated Liv Morgan. Was it because Danhausen cursed her?
Yes.
Right before the match?
Of course it was. She pimp slapped him like she didn't deserve that.
And I texted you that night while I'm watching it, and I said, dude, WWE's got some pull with the Saudi Prince because over there, women are viewed differently. They have to wear their ring guard to their wrists and to their ankles and up to their neck.
But you did notice.
But it showed a woman slapping a man.
You did notice Liv's leggings were kind of see-through. Kind of see-through.
Actually, no, I didn't.
Kind of see-through.
I didn't look that much.
Just saying.
I paid more attention to Liv at the end of the match going, I am queen.
My girl Io win this one. But
and it wasn't a bad match.
No, it was a very good match, actually.
This match was better than the Oba one.
Way better.
They gave Oba, Bleacher Report gave it a C+. I'd give it a C- D+. This really, honestly, could have been a B+.
Again, we're not going to go back to my thoughts on the last one. This was a good match. It really was. I just don't like how now Io had come out and now they're going to face each other at SummerSlam, though. We just saw this shit. We don't need to see it again. But regardless, steel cage match. Seth Rollins beats Braun Breaker. I don't know why they put Seth Rollins over in this one. I don't.
I think because the vision is done. They are starting from scratch. I think Braun needs help to be a superstar.
I think Seth Rollins has more creative control than we know about. In my opinion, I think he's got a lot of backstage pull.
No, he needed to do this to Braun. I love the way this match was set up when they're sitting in the chairs.
No.
And Seth is like, "What manner?" This one told a story.
They told a great story, but I think Braun Breaker needed this rub. I think because again,
Braun Breaker needed the loss to come back and come back with the comeback. He's not ready.
You don't think so?
No.
See, I think Braun Breaker. I think I don't know. I think he's the man, but
he's not ready.
We'll move on to this tricky match next.
But this was, you know what? They gave Bleacher Report gave this one a B+. I could honestly push this to an A-,
especially since Braun got like fake blood, or not fake, but like,
Dude, he bleeds weird, doesn't he? It looks fake, but
that wasn't a cut, or you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't a razor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what do they call it?
A razor.
No, they
A
call it
blade.
something
A
else.
blade.
Yeah, that wasn't a blade job. That was a real freaking cut.
Yeah. The one thing I did not like about this match, and I hate it when they do this with steel cage matches, is
Can we
the
go?
referee.
Can we go back to real steel cage rules though?
Did you see the AEW steel cage match?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you see the ring? They debuted a circular steel cage,
Okay.
but it was a chain link.
See, I don't like the chain link. I like the real steel cage, and I like old steel cage rules.
And
Either you have to climb out of
if I
that.
remember right, it had a top on it, so it's almost like a
Oh, hell in a cell then.
almost like that.
I'm just saying, I like old school steel cage rules.
Yeah, the blue bars.
The blue bars.
You don't need a
gotta
referee.
climb over the top.
Referee's on the outside.
You gotta climb over the top. You gotta somehow get out the door.
Referee gets in the way,
And
and
the manager-
as we saw, the referee's moving table pieces.
And the
You don't
manager
need all that.
and the manager's gonna whack your head in the door a couple of times as you're trying to get out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would even go for the. You've seen the what's it called? The Elimination Chamber.
I like Elimination Chamber too.
So
Different
the
match.
Elimination Chamber. That's like a solidified
Right.
chain link.
Well,
Hey, do that.
and at the same time, it's very hard to film through a chain link fence. Easier
It
to
is.
film through the
You're-
old
you're-
school
You're right.
the blue bars.
But I would do
Just
the
saying.
blue bars, or I would do however they did that chain
Again,
link. Look
we got to
on
stop with
other one.
we got to stop. Well, I don't know. We're old school wrestling fans, so
Yeah,
I mean they changed the rules.
I remember the first chain link steel cage match I saw. I was like, what?
What exactly? Where's the
What
big
is
blue
this?
bars?
What? This ain't this is a fence.
Remember Hogan and Bundy? That was great.
Yeah, you needed a solid steel cage to hold these big MFers.
Right. All right. So
I'm gonna let you do this one.
I thank you, but no thank you. The United States Championship, Bump That Trick beats Ricky Saints.
I thought it was whoop that trick.
Whatever. Again, as I told you, I lost a lot of respect for Trick Williams once I figured out who his wife was. Okay.
I will say this: Ricky Saints used to be Ricky Starks.
I
He's a solid wrestler.
No.
but he's only going to be a mid carder.
no.
He's
exactly.
not gonna be a main
No,
event.
I agree with you.
He's what we're used to. He is a Brooklyn brawler. He's a glorified.
No,
He's a
higher than that.
glorified jobber.
Higher than that. He's higher than a jobber.
That's basically mid carder, low carder is nowadays.
Okay, so you're trying to say Sami Zayn is a Brooklyn brawler?
Sami Zayn's over though. Brooklyn Brawler finally got over. He got some wins.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who this Ricky Saints is because we don't have
He's a good wrestler.
we don't have the means. We don't have the means to watch SmackDown.
He's-
We just don't. Oh, actually, we do now. We
We can
flip
yes.
flip the TVs a little bit, but
But
I just
Bleacher Report gave this a B-. I can't.
I just don't like Trick. I really don't. I tried to like him.
Oh,
This is only
and this is like my first full match to watch with Trick.
no. We watch him WrestleMania. So you're on the same.
I might
Second
have,
match.
I might have taken a nap during that one.
Okay.
But his little Booker T backslap.
Exactly.
That it's dude.
Well, Booker T is one of his like
No,
idols.
I get it,
He
but
tries to.
I get
put
it,
it-
but that come up with something
But-
better.
But at the same time, I never liked that about Booker T. His
Booker
kick-
T didn't
his-
do a backslap
but his,
and knock you halfway across the ring.
but his kicks are fake. His kicks don't land right. Again, he reminds me a lot of Booker T.
now Booker
but at the
T,
same time,
he's kind of built like Booker T. He's got them long, big
Again,
legs.
Again, he reminds me of Booker T. Booker T is one of his favorite wrestlers.
He does
and
the bookend. He does the bookend.
He
good.
does. But the reason why I don't like Trick is why I never got into Booker T. The kicks don't hit right. None of it hits. None of the leg shit that he does hits right. It doesn't look real. It misses. It's not a hard hit.
Right.
Again, The reason I don't like Trick is the reason I never got into Booker.
Yeah,
I'm
just
unless you give me the Booker T hand gesture and
well, he
yeah.
kind of did that. He like smacked his
But-
hand, looked at his. He was doing a derivation.
but
Then he did
he-
the back slap. I'm like,
but
dude,
he
ruined
didn't
it.
but he didn't do a spinneroonie.
No, he
See, at least Booker T had a spinneroonie.
Yeah,
But again,
it's-
no, I can't get into Trick.
Yeah,
I want to try to get into Trick. I just can't. I know we're running long.
no, we're not. I just have a bunch of work stuff coming through.
Well, you have to tell them
I
you
got
need
like
2 hours. once a
four
week.
people messaging me. All right, so women's United States Championship match.
Okay, so
This match was bleh.
C minus? No, I think this was a D plus, if that.
Yeah, now
I
it was
just-
cool to see Charlotte Flair interrupt, and someone else did when the
I
And
just
Jade
don't
Cargill's
get.
crumbs
I don't
came in.
get why Tiffany Stratton is getting a push. I think she is horrible in the ring.
well, and you put her against someone else just as bad,
Exactly.
if not worse.
You need a putty knife to take all of the makeup off of Tiffany Stratton, and then Jade Cargill has a wig on. I don't know. I can't get into Tiffany Stratton. I can't.
Now
I want to because
she's hot.
thank you. You said it, not me. Thank you. Thanks for the save. Thanks for the save, brother.
So, yeah,
But again,
and I tell you what, this
match
came up
of the
right,
night.
This came up. That match was right before this one, and you know they kind of try to space out these wrestling matches to where you don't. They know which matches are going to suck or aren't going to be as good,
Well, no,
so they
because
try to space it out. They
because-
should have had a better match before this.
this was a
That's-
match of the night.
United States one should not have been. Yeah, it should not have been. It shouldn't have been Oba versus Jay either.
So for the undisputed WWE Championship, we had Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn versus Gunther.
Now,
And
hold on, before you say it, it was a great match. This had great storytelling. This had
But-
Cody and Sammy doing like Cody was doing to Sammy,
Oh, no.
and Sammy kept doing to Cody.
Let's talk about the entrances though. Sami Zayn
Well,
comes out
You
in
didn't
full-
know he was Muslim.
well, I think you told me that last time they were in Saudi and I forgot. But Sami Zayn comes out in full Muslim garb,
And huge,
and
he got a bigger pop than
huge
the other
pop.
two.
huge pop. Even though he has a couple of years ago had not wanted to go to Saudi
No,
because of their.
he didn't go
politics.
for a long while. Then he finally went, and he
But Sammy's
yeah.
but Sammy is a Muslim, as you mentioned,
yep.
and
He's
again,
the palest Muslim I know.
right? But huge pop for Sammy.
And you know what?
I'm
Sami Zayn is the new undisputed WWE champion.
which is also why I think that Brock is coming back.
No.
No, to give Sammy a little longer title reign.
Well,
Because why wouldn't Oba Fett again? Let's look at this in real time, like real life shtick. Why would Oba Femi want to face Roman Reigns for the title?
when he could face
Sami Zayn, exactly.
No, I get your realistic thinking, but this is good to Sammy.
No,
Good job, Sammy.
again,
Well
Sammy
earned,
Sammy
well
deserves
earned.
it.
I
Well,
never
well,
thought they would give it to him, but I called it
I
before,
agree too.
and I said Sammy's walking out with that belt.
Well, you know what else they've been talking about though?
Kevin Owens.
Oh yeah, Kevin Owens is supposedly going to take the belt from Sammy. Well,
Uh,
rumor has it Kevin Owens is going to be the one that takes it. from
He
Sammy.
was supposed to be. He's got a checkup coming in July. Now, if you
I
look,
guess he was on some sort of after show, either Raw or this
and I was
after
waiting.
show.
I was waiting for Kevin Owens to show up because in real life they are best friends.
Right. No, exactly.
And I'm waiting as Sami Zayn is celebrating and he's with the fans. Another thing WWE hadn't said before.
Lots
He's with the
of front row fan interaction
fans.
during
Even with the
during
females.
matches.
Even the females were
Oh, yeah.
hugging the.
Io Sky was all up in the front row.
Right. So he's walking out as the champ,
Hold
and I'm waiting for Kevin Owens. I'm waiting to hear the music.
Sorry.
I'm
Had to do
waiting
my
to hear
Scott.
Kevin Owens' music. But it didn't happen. But let's look back at Sami Zayn did deserve it. He's not going to keep the belt for long.
No.
If you look back,
I
Kofi Kingston had the belt, what, 2 pay-per-views? Lost it on the third.
I would bet my left foot that Sami Zayn does not go into WrestleMania
No, he won't.
with the championship.
Who else didn't have a very long reign?
Well, you're right, Kofi.
Yeah.
Well, or
I think he had it for 2 pay-per-views, lost it on the third.
same with The Miz,
The Miz has had it a couple times though.
but didn't keep it very
Yeah.
long.
I think he kept it longer than they did, but that was
And by the way, in like the last 5 years, Miz only has 2 wins in the WWE. By the way,
but the Miz is so over. He's so
he's just The Miz.
He
He's
does
The Miz.
more than just he does more than he doesn't need a title. Sami Zayn didn't need this title, but he earned this opportunity.
No,
Whether it's 60 days or 90 days. I think
no.
if he has it by Survivor Series, he loses it at Survivor Series.
Which is what, September,
November.
November? Okay.
Yeah. Survivor Series, if he still has it, that's when he loses it.
Yeah. He doesn't take it into WrestleMania. There's no way Sami Zayn is gonna headline WrestleMania.
Bleacher Report gave this match an A.
I would agree.
The lowest I would go is A- because Gunther was out of place in this match.
Well, but
He
I don't
was.
know. There's lots more wrestling talk we could go with this because again, okay, so what do we do with Cody Rhodes now? You can't take him out of a main event matches.
Well, he's
but
gonna
what
get
are you gonna do?
he's gonna get a rematch. Which, by the way, have you noticed lately when someone loses their title, they don't automatically try to fight for their rematch. Where's my rematch? They don't automatically do that.
Right.
So
But again, what do you do? What Cody? You can't go Cody Rhodes and Seth. We've already been down that road before.
Right.
Like Cody Rhodes is kind of like in a pickle right now. He just got out of 2 feuds with Gunther. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Cody Rhodes next.
he'll be in the title hunt. Gunther probably won't be. Oh, overall grade on this one was B-. I would say
it's a little low, but
no, I would say it's a little high. You had 2 matches to me that were worthy of B or better. Maybe 3. 3 out of 6. That's half your matches of B or better.
okay, I got you. I'll give it to you.
Just the OBJ match just
I'm tired of Jey Uso. I'm tired of Jey Uso getting a push because he doesn't deserve it.
I'm wondering, is Jimmy Uso seriously, is he really hurt? Is there something? Yes, he's wrestled 2 singles matches, but why aren't they putting them back together? Put the tag matches, let them go after the tag titles. They had just won the titles earlier this year. Let them keep going.
Or okay, you know what? or bring back the U.S. tag titles and just put the U.S. tag titles back on them, just so they can have belts because they are both over. You know what I'm saying? But bring it back to U.S. tag titles.
No, that's too many tag titles. I mean, they already have too many. You lost your mic.
I know.
They already have too many titles as it is.
So we don't want to go with AEW and just have 17 million tag titles?
No, I think they've added
Or 17 million. I got it.
No, you don't, because you need 2 hands.
All right. Oh,
We're gonna end this.
it's done. Oh,
No, we're gonna end this.
kill it.
The ones to the ones and the nuns, we appreciate you. I just unplugged this mic because that was horrible. All right, to the ones and the nuns, we appreciate you as always. Come back and check us out later. Deuces. No deuces. I know you can hear me. No deuces. He's not even gonna say goodbye. All right, he is now. All right. Bye-bye. Poppa E, out. Maxaerelli, out.
Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this week your team gets a win. Always stay away from sin. Maybe next week you'll see Blake and Gwen. Big thanks from Maxaerelli and Poppa E. Is the NIL free agency? Drink too much, you have to pee. College transfers should pay a fee. So if you plant your flag like Baker, Love, Kerrywood, and King Felix, our champs like the Hawks and Bears, bear down like Kel the Roar. Tune in next week for another show. You know it will be good to go to the ones of the nuns. Please subscribe if you're new.